this is Judy with OC Relationship Restoration. This is the week I have a question for Adam, and the question I have for him is, what are you most afraid of? And the reason I'm interested in that question for him is because I think that when we're in this journey of being an associate MFT, I think a lot of fears come up for us individually. I think there's a lot of self-doubt. We question whether or not we're fit for this career path. Are we ever going to get our hours? Are our clients going to stay with us? Are we doing what we need to do to help them? And so I'm just curious, what is it that you're most afraid of, Adam? And for all of us out there, I think that we're all afraid of something. And I think taking the time to figure out what it is that we are afraid of gives us more time to be able to work through those fears, talk with our community, our friends, our family, our supervisors, other MFTs, and hopefully we're able to kind of squash those fears and be able to overcome them. So, Adam, here's your question.
Let's see what Judy has for me, what questions she wanted to ask me. Hope your guys' week has been going well. It's been pretty crazy. At least with me, I can feel like sometimes it's just running and running and running. Let's see here. Oh. So Judy just puts, what are you most afraid of? I think she's meaning in the context of the MFT life and not, nuclear radiation spiders or something like that. Can't believe I just said that. Hope you cut that out, Judy. Anyways, what am I afraid the most of? When I read this and I think of MFT and of associateship and working towards licensure, I'll be honest, I think, what I'm most afraid of is all this hard work and determination going into something that doesn't provide for me and my family, doesn't help launch the dreams of my wife and myself. I think that's where I would be the most afraid of. I'm not, and that could be just my own negative cognitions, because what the things I'm not afraid of? I'm not afraid of working with people who are stuck in crisis. I'm not afraid of working with people who see no way forward. I know that I can work with that. I know I'm a competent therapist. I know that I will continue growing, so I'm not afraid of growing. I'm not afraid of tough situations pushing me to grow. But I think, especially when you tap that vein of everyone that's, all my fellow colleagues who are pre-licensed clinicians, that is the fear. Is this worth it? I think it is. Why? Because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to work out as going to a cubicle and getting a paycheck every Friday and calling that life. That wasn't gonna work for me. But you know what? I can tell you that every time I leave, or most of the time when I leave a session with a client, I feel inspired by individuals who are willing to meet in their brokenness to put themselves back together. I'm inspired by seeing people starting to reverse the relational dynamic of our community and our nation right now. There's a lot of hurt in this world, a lot of hurt, and we've seen it in Florida, we've seen it all around, and I think where we can come from is, why do these social and community-based tragedies continue to happen? And it's all because of relationships. And so as a therapist, I know I'm starting to combat that. I'm starting to try to work with people to build support networks, to build resources around themselves, to find their own internal strengths, to increase those ego strengths, to make, we make America better, make America great again. We make America feel again. And that is what I get out of my work with individuals, is I can see people start to turn away from those automatic negative thoughts of no one cares, no one's here for me, it's only me, no one cares if I live or I die. And we start battling those thoughts with the fact that let's reality test them, they're not true. Not everyone hates you. You probably have a mom, dad, sister, brother, friend that would miss you. And that's how we work our ways out of what are we afraid of. Because a lot of time, what our fear is, what's holding us back, what's preventing us to go forward, is the fact that we're going to have to keep growing. We're going to have to keep growing and changing. And that's scary. Pushes you out of your security, your false sense of security. That if I just stay stationary, I'll be fine. No, you'll end up 40, 50 years from now with a voice in your head asking you why you never tried. And so what am I afraid of? I guess my answer changed a little bit. It's not necessarily that this industry may not provide for my family, but I hope I don't grow complacent. I hope I don't just continue towards working towards a paycheck. I think that's what I'd be the most afraid of. It's easy to deal with difficult clients. That was another question earlier in the series, but that's not what makes it difficult for us. What makes it difficult is, or makes it scary, is when we lose our passion because we start chasing things based on money and not our own satisfaction in what we do. Sorry I slowed down there. Got a lot of thoughts rolling around my head. Appreciate it, Judy. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I am so thankful for the comments and emails we've gotten from this series. I hope that this is something that's going to impact you. So you have a wonderful day, and take time to have your own restoration. Bye-bye.